I mean, the most tangible thing is that I've met someone, and I'm actually, we're absolutely in love, which has not been the case for me for 10 years. I've been a career bachelor, I guess, and now I've met someone that I'm absolutely in love with, and it's a beautiful relationship. So that's probably the most tangible thing, is the relationship, but then also just the clarity. So clearing a bunch of crap out that wasn't serving, and cultivating true deep love with someone. And for me, that feels incredible and calming and fulfilling and powerful, and every area's just started to have that upward spiral effect in my life, which is super cool. And I guess one more tangible thing just on that, like with that whole upward spiral thing, I'm just not getting triggered by things. Like I was a fucking loose cannon, and I'm just not getting triggered by things. I'm just, life's cool, life's calm. I'm able to sort of see things and go, oh, okay. I can just see the dance of life, I guess, now a lot better. It's like, okay, that's a situation. That's why is that showing up? Cool. It's showing me this part of myself that I'm not owning. And yeah, just being a lot calmer, more certain, more focused, and really just enjoying life for the first time in a good couple of years. Like really, really enjoying life. I go around in life now and I can enjoy it because I'm not triggered by a million things, because now I have that really deep understanding. It just makes life easier. It just makes life easier. It's spirit just moving and dancing. And that's been the biggest learning for me, is to really embody that and just see it play out through life. I was just a bit stuck. So I was stuck with work, and just with everything that happened with COVID. I'd lost a bunch of money. I'd lost a bunch of confidence with work. Things just weren't really flowing. And so the COVID thing had quite an impact on my business. And the last sort of 12 months or so, I've just been in a bit of a transition phase. And when some things happened with COVID and I lost some business, I was just kind of feeling pretty unmotivated and not a lot of drive. And I was just feeling kind of stuck. These jobs I wasn't giving everything to, and I was just a bit up in the air. And I've done a lot of Martini work before, and with the similarities of the mindset mastery work, it just kind of made sense to for me to go in this direction. But I mean, the results just speak for themselves. Like, to now be a totally transformed person, where I've gone from being a very unfulfilled bachelor, I won't use a derogatory term, to now being in a beautiful, loving and fulfilling relationship, going from darting all around jobs to being hyper focused on one and now getting the results for it. And also just being really committed to my own personal practice now of meditation and yoga and surfing and those things that just feel really, really good. So yeah, if anyone's on the fence to completely transform your life, is it's the best investment you'll make. It cleared a bunch of stuff out. Like, I had a bunch of charge around working with a particular client, and we literally just wiped all of that out. I mean, the relationship thing is hands down the biggest shift. You know, going from a very committed bachelor with fear around commitment and fear around being seen and fear around all those kinds of things to now being in just such an amazing, beautiful, open, sharing, caring, respectful, balanced relationship. It just feels really beautiful and amazing. It's just the structure of it really worked for me. I like when things can be very structured, and you kind of get the transformation in a shorter period of time, so you can just move on with your life. So the structure of it worked really well for me, because I wanted quick results to sort of break me out of my funk that I was in. And then also having the spreadsheets and having everything there. I've done a lot of Martini work before, and with the similarities of the mindset mastery work, it just kind of made sense. Even though I've done work around values. I've done DeMartini's work. It had been a little bit of time since I'd done that, and I'd kind of forgotten that we live inside our values the whole time. Look, just invest in yourself. Like nothing out there is going to change until you change internally. So you can go out and spend a couple of grand on some bullshit that you think is going to fix your life out there or give you gratification out there, or you can take the time. You can invest in yourself and take the time, and it will inevitably change, and it'll change for the long term. So short, sharp, powerful, gets the results. Andy's, your knowledge of how to apply the DeMartini method was very precise and just nailed it every single time. And understanding the universal principles, understanding the values, understanding how all of that works together with anything that comes up, just made it a super powerful process. So final comments is just listen to yourself. Like I was unhappy for a long time, and it doesn't mean you're broken. It just means you're going through some shit. And I think Einstein said you can't fix a problem with the mindset you went into it with. So that's what I was doing. I was banging my head against the wall for probably 3 to 6 months, maybe more than that. And I wasn't getting any results, and it just came down to just making that decision and relatively very, very small investment for the results. So just give yourself permission to fucking step up. Like, just give yourself permission to ask for help or to do something for yourself, because it truly is the game-changing thing.